Welcome to JTL Intermediate School. We are a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade building, teaching about 900 students either in person or cyber. We have a veteran staff of 150 teachers and paraprofessionals total, making learning more meaningful and fun.
Here at JTL, we offer core academic programs taught by a team of teachers. We offer many specials in our building, such as art, library science, computer science, media design, gym, STEAM, family and consumer science, health, music, and more. JTL also has extracurricular clubs and intramurals to offer. These include jazz band, ski and snowboarding club, Good Morning JTL TV broadcasting, student council, yearbook club, art club, robotics, and many different sports intramurals.
So, what is the PRIDE program and why is it so important?
Students and teachers must follow the Pride Way in order to create a safe, positive, and entertaining environment where all students can learn and teachers can teach.
When students are learning from home, they should be using their Chromebook correctly for school purposes only and taking care of it. They should make sure they are logging in on time to Google Meet and Sapphire on Wednesdays by 9 a.m. for attendance purposes.
They should also be prepared for class and ready to learn by having the necessary materials, actively paying attention, trying their best, participating, and being respectful on meets.
The chat function should be used for educational purposes only. Students need to make sure they are not preventing anyone from learning.
Make sure you are dressed appropriately and look presentable. Also, be conscious of your background and surroundings when online.
Try to help others in the class out. Even the teachers may need your help too. Take turns commenting and ask for help when you need it. All of these steps will prepare students for success while learning from home.
Every student at JTL will receive a Chromebook charger, and case. Students are also expected to come into class with a charged Chromebook. Students are expected to remain on task while using a Chromebook.
Every student's password should remain confidential. A student should not give their password to anyone. Your password is very important. It should never be forgotten nor given out. We will do our hardest to ensure our pride within JTL.
Students are expected to take care of their Chromebooks. Students should not damage their Chromebooks in any way. Always remember that Chromebooks are school property and students can be punished if any sign of damage is seen.
When you have the internet at your fingertips, it can be tempting to send mean messages to someone under a spam account. Always think before you post or send. Negative posts can not only affect you, but also affect things you do outside the classroom. A failure to comply with these simple and efficient rules may result in you getting sent to the office. Always remember the grandma rule. Would you want your grandma to see what you posted? If the answer is no, don't post it. Always remember that what you post never goes away. What you may think is a little thing, this small thing could have a big effect.
While we're in the classroom, there are rules and expectations that we need to follow. When you arrive in class on time, make sure you have all of your materials and make sure all of your assignments are turned in. Also, when you are using school textbooks, treat them properly and don't misuse them. Please be respectful to the teacher and your classmates. Don't talk when the teacher is talking or teaching. Use good manners and be mindful of others. Participate and ask questions. Try to pay attention and stay on task. When collaborating with your classmates, always be nice and helpful to them. Respect other classmates and their opinions. By following these rules in the classroom, you can become a good student role model and be a successful student this year.
When you are in the hallways and common areas here at JTL, there are a few rules that we please ask you to follow. When walking in the hallways or towers, you should always have your mask on. The mask should cover your nose and mouth. As you are walking to your next class, make sure you are headed to the class without lingering in the hallways or towers.
If going somewhere, it is requested that you should fill out the Google form on our website, esasd.net/JTL. Your teachers also may have the form on their Google Classroom page. Please walk on the right side of the hallway and stairs. Use Tower 3 to go down and Tower 1 to go up. Tower 2 is only for teachers and staff members.
While in the lunchroom, make sure to wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Maintain distance between others while sitting down and getting food. While conversing, make sure you put your mask on and keep your hands and possessions to yourself. Remember, as soon as you are done eating, put your mask back on and wait until further instructions from the lunch monitors.
Make sure to keep all of your belongings organized. Please keep your area clean and throw away all of your trash. Never throw things at people, don't throw trash on the floor, or take other people's stuff. Remember to always respect your fellow students, teachers, and staff. Use polite manners such as saying please and thank you and holding the door for.
If you need to use the restroom, start the process by asking your classroom teacher.
Then fill out the online pass correctly and make sure you click submit. First name, last name, team, and time.
After that, you should walk down the hallway in an appropriate manner, staying to the right. When you enter the restroom, do not goof around. School rules still apply. Please keep your mask on.
Allow your peers to have the privacy they deserve.
When you're done doing your business, make sure to flush the toilet. Then, wash your hands thoroughly for a full 20 seconds with soap and warm water.
Don't goof around in the hallway on the way back to class.
When you get back to class, you will enter quietly and go back to your seat and avoid making any distractions. You should only be using the restroom once or twice a day, unless you have a diagnosed medical.
Riding the school bus starts today for many East Stroudsburg students. If you ride the bus to school, make sure you are at your stop with plenty of time to spare. Make sure to keep track of your bus's schedule so that you don't miss it. Wear a mask when you get to your stop and the entire time you are on the bus to protect yourself and other people from the spread of COVID. When entering the bus, do not crowd or rush to get on. Leave plenty of space for social distancing. Listen to the bus driver at all times. Use positive and appropriate language along with an indoor voice when talking to the driver when entering and exiting the bus and to peers you greet as you get on the bus. Sit with your back to the back of the seat and your bottom to the bottom of the seat while keeping your hands, feet, and objects to yourself.
Use your time on the bus wisely. You can always study, read, or make sure you have all your necessary school materials.
Never create a situation that could distract the driver from the road, because this can lead to an accident. Do not throw anything out the window or stick any body part outside the window. Yelling, standing up, and eating on the bus are not permitted. Help others by assisting them to carry things into school if given the chance. But always remember to respect other students and their privacy for a pleasant ride to and from school.
In order for everyone to enjoy themselves and have a great time, make sure to show your pride. You can start by being grateful for the performance that is happening in the event. During events, make sure the environment around you is enjoyable for everyone. You can do this by being respectful to your peers and teachers.
Make sure that you are listening and following directions. You can also show pride by participating in activities and acting appropriately during the events. Things you shouldn't do are talking during the performance, being disrespectful, on your phone, and not listening. During these events, make sure to keep your mask on at all times and to stay 6 feet away from each other. Lastly, remember to think before you do anything during your time there. By doing all these things, you can show your pride and have a great time.
If an emergency situation was to ever occur in the school setting, you should do the following to ensure your safety and the safety of others around you.
Take all situations seriously. If an emergency announcement were to come on, you should stay at your desk and stop what you're doing in order to hear all directions given by the instructor. If a fire alarm were to go off, do not panic. If you are at home, exit out of the Google Meet.
When your teacher tells you to, walk in an orderly fashion to the exits to ensure a safe way to exit the building. Remain quiet while exiting the building. Try your best to maintain a social distance. If you are in the bathroom, quickly return to your classroom. If that is not possible, go to a nearby class and follow directions from there.
If a lockdown were to occur, it is strictly advised to follow and listen to all directions. When the class is gathered in the corner of the classroom, don't panic. And remember, your safety is your teacher's number one concern. Follow these safety procedures to ensure your safety during an emergency.